are back. We took a break on purpose. Nothing happened, but we're back. I'm the host of Fans of Patrol. My name is Montego. With me is my wonderful co-host, Ms. Tiff Obad. Say hello to these lovelies, Tiff.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show today.
Yeah, so we're at 419. We're chugging along, man. You know, we got a pretty big show this week. You know, we have a superhero flick we've been waiting for. So we're gonna review, discuss Ant-Man and the Wasp. Blah 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 blah.
In Quantumania.
Yeah. Quantumania.
It's a lot. It's a lot to ask of me to say that.
Quantumania. Right. And as soon as I hear that, I think of Multiverse of Madness.
Because they all have pinball names. These are pinball machine names. That's what I think every time. I'm like, that sounds exactly like. So I don't know if they're already getting ready for a future pinball machine of these, because I would love that.
You know, if I had the space in the house, I would like to have a pinball machine. I could spend hours fooling around with that
you know, thing. My brother has my brother's a big pinball guy.
Okay.
And he has a pinball machine in his home.
Yeah.
Terminator 2, the one where you shoot the gun to shoot the pinball. The handle is like, a trigger.
Yeah.
He never plays it.
He played it when he got it and that was it?
Well, I don't know if it's broken maybe, but I just know that he was just like, I think he thought that he would play pinball, but he likes to go places to play pinball is maybe the reason.
You know
what I mean?
Yeah. So, man, we did not get a chance to go over some of those sweet trailers that was at the football game because we didn't record last week. So we got to talk about them, y'all. You know, I know it's a week late, but shit, I want to talk about it because some of this stuff is pretty interesting. So we got a new game. We're trying out something. We're going to see how this goes.
Yes.
It's an old game that nerds play. Who would win in a fight, you know? So we'll try that out. So nerds is like, oh boy, but people who are not, you know, in that realm is like,
I can't wait to fuck this up. Because I'm excited about it. In all honesty, I don't even know what I'm going to say because Montego's going to present me, and then I understand the rules, but I'll be surprised too.
Okay. So after that, man, that's it. That's gonna be all. We're gonna get this moving and get it rolling. Are you ready to roll?
Yeah.
Indeed. Let's go. The football contest was on a week ago, 2 weeks ago, something like that. And I don't know. Did you watch it, Tiff?
No, I didn't.
Did you go to a party where it was on in the room?
No.
No, me neither. I didn't pay it no attention.
I just was at home, I think, doing something, but I can't remember what. I think I might have had somebody at my house.
So let's talk about these trailers, Tiff.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about trailers for films.
Yeah, somebody invited one of my old friends, Jonathan Wick, over to my house. And
Jonathan, come on in.
I'm pretty excited about this, man. It looks like a whole nother dimension of this world, which I cannot get enough of. And I remember for a moment there, they were going to do a TV show, and I was like, "Oh, don't do it!"
Yeah, I thought they were going to do a show at the hotel,
about the hotel and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was like, if you were never going to get John Wick on the screen again, then fine, do the hotel, you know. But if you're going to get some, some Keanu Reeves or even more of that world on the screen, don't put it on TV. You know, don't do it.
Yeah,
don't do it.
Sure.
So, what did you think about the John Wick 4?
So I don't have John Wick fatigue. I wouldn't say that because I do enjoy seeing a good action movie, and I feel like even like you said, the last one, and you did like it more when you watched it again, but like even that one, when I was watching it, I was like, not my favorite John Wick movie.
Not my favorite either.
Definitely not the worst action movie I've ever seen. Do you know what I'm saying? Like on a scale, it's going to be a fairly good action movie. Like, cause I sometimes like to watch an action movie that like, I know is bad. Like I've seen almost, as we've discussed, almost every Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, and I've enjoyed a large portion of them.
I'm gonna get in my boat. I'm going to head up river, and I am going to kick the bison's ass. There you go.
Raul Julia in that part is amazing.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he was. Say the movie.
So, blessed. So. The thing about this trailer is I think it looks nice. I think it looks fine. I think like it looks exactly like I'm surprised that was a Super Bowl trailer because it looks just like I feel like, I guess, in my past experience with these trailers for the Super Bowl, they've been kind of like the other two, where you're getting more than you have previously had
Yeah.
with the trailer. So it's kind of supposed to be like enticing people to come watch the trailer to see like new footage, which I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see less. Give me less. But
Yes.
so this one just seemed like, I guess they make a lot of money, the John Wick movies.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
So they were like, yeah, let's put a Super Bowl trailer.
You know, it's kind of funny though. When the very first one, it wasn't that big of a movie with that big of a budget. I mean,
I remember going to see that movie, yeah, and having it be like, oh, not really talked about a lot until.
No. I remember, Jeff. You're right.
Yeah.
I almost like want to take credit for the success because I remember nobody was talking about that shit. But on this show, I was like, you gotta go see it. We were like telling everybody in the podcast world, you gotta go see it. Nobody gave a shit, you know, and then now it is what it is. Oh yeah.
I mean, that original one is that there's the thing that happens that we will not discuss.
The little schnookums.
And then somehow worse than the wife thing. I don't know. So you're.
You know,
I think it's because there was the immediacy of it, like it was the last straw kind of situation. But that's the thing. I think like deep in people's hearts, not for me, not always for me, they want there to be a reason for there to be so much anger. And for me, I know that without the dog, there's a reason.
Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah.
So like, I feel like I get the need to want people to, and also the kind of need for people to want the bad guy or no. So one of the problems I have with action movies is movies where someone's going like way too hard as like the quote unquote hero. So they try to find like, or ways to try to find a way to humanize that individual.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
Plain.
Yeah. They tried really hard to make that guy a good guy when I'm
His
like,
wife is dead. He's not divorced.
Right. You don't have to do that.
Feel sorry for him.
You don't have to do that. Regular people who don't have dead wives and people deserve to be interesting. And then also criminals are not just blanket bad people. Like that the whole thing was like convict, horrible person. Do you know what I mean? That isn't necessarily then.
Well, I'll say one movie that will debunk everything you just said.
Okay, give me.
The original Die Hard.
Oh yeah, I do like Die Hard.
Yeah, I mean, bad guys was bad guys just to be bad guys.
Yeah, I do. I like a bad guy with a good reason, even if it doesn't necessarily make sense to everybody. Yeah, because okay. So maybe, that's good.
Yeah.
We've gone off the rails.
Yes,
we've gone beyond John Wick, so I apologize.
Let's get into something that, God, Hollywood. So we've talked about the Batman trailer. I mean, a poster, and we were
the surprise.
Yeah, with the Batman in it. So they dropped the trailer, Jeff.
They did.
Why does this look amazing?
Montego, I knew that's what you were gonna say because I was watching it. I was like, "Fuck, it looks good. It looks really good," and I'm mad about it.
Right.
I was gonna be like, okay, I'm perfectly fine not seeing this movie because it's gonna be garbage anyway. So like, and part of me believes that this is another trailer magic situation where they're cutting together all of the best parts. And and I just feel like if someone gets conned into going to see it, which I mean, by me, I mean being assigned by Montego to go see it, that I will indeed be in for a bad time because, you know.
Michael Keaton looks amazing.
Yeah, Michael Keaton.
He looks amazing.
Why Michael Keaton?
You never saw Batman in the 1989 grab a dude, fly up in the sky, come down and slam him on the ground.
Everybody was like, and like in the movie, he's like, "Oh, you're Batman," and I'm like, "It is Batman."
It's really,
you know what I mean? Like my heart was like, "Batman's back."
Right.
But then there's like Ben Affleck Batman in there as well, who I don't actually mind as Batman. I was like,
he was my favorite until my second favorite.
Robert Pattinson came along.
Yeah, Robert Pattinson did.
He's really doing a good job. But so this trailer, Ezra Miller is charming in this trailer. Like they play.
There's a couple of.
They play multiple parts, which I know that is. We've gone past the point where movie magic makes it at all like stargaze. Like remember, like in the original Parent Trap with Haley Mills, and there was two of them, and you're like, holy Holy moly!
Oh, right.
And now you're like, well, of course there could be there could be a million of them.
Yeah.
But like they were being very charming, and I know that the way that they call each other Barry, like I just knew that I'd be charmed by that, and I'm like, I'm feeling
God damn it is what I'm
conflicted in my heart, and I don't like that. I don't want to feel bad. I want to feel good.
Yeah. I'm like, God.
And it did make me feel a little
Wow.
good.
I mean, just wow. I'm like, oh yeah, they knew what they was doing. They said we gonna be
they did
all up in this thing.
They were like, so if you watch this movie later and it is not in any way the quality or even the fun or whatever is not what the trailer indicated.
At least you had a perfect.
Whoever made that trailer is going to need a raise.
Right.
It's going to need a raise immediately. I've always been advocated for people who make trailers because that is like a kind of art form. And we've discussed this. There are trailers that still make me feel a certain way, and I don't even like the movie.
Okay, I'll give you a perfect example of that I agree with you. You like the movie, I did not like the movie.
Okay, go on.
The Godzilla from a few years ago.
Oh, with Michael, with Bryan Cranston in it.
Oh my God. I'm like, nope, watching this trailer, and then I'm watching it, and I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
I was like, this is bullshit. But the trailer was it was perfection. It was Mamma Mia, you know. So
and there's even so there's like a whole bunch of different varieties of trailers. I'm a big fan of trailers. Like I'm one of those people that, you know, like when you see they kind of make fun of these people in media where they're like, oh, we're gonna be late, and the person's like, well, it's just the trailers, and like, I like the trailers. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm that lame person who like I want to get there in time.
Everybody I go to the movie with, because you know I prefer to go by myself, but everybody I go to the movies with, everybody in my family like, we like the trailers, and I'm like, I don't want to go there. So anyway, God damn it.
Yeah,
that's my last word on that one.
I feel like that was you sunk my battleship
big time, just like Harrison Ford did with Indiana Jones trailer. Like,
yeah. Harrison Ford came and spit in my face. That's what happened after that trailer. I was like, well, that I was wrong, and I'm rude, and I should feel very bad about what I've said. And plus, Phoebe Waller-Bridge is in it. You know, I love Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Oh my God, that trailer looked amazing. I'm like, we talked about him. We talked about old man Harrison Ford like a dog, and then all of a sudden, like you said,
somebody, he came and put a boot in my ass.
Yeah,
and I'm ashamed.
Yeah. So then, you know, where else would we get? You know, I just saw.
We have another trailer.
Yeah, I just saw on the good old internet that they what do you call it? Renewed Wednesday for a second season. If you haven't watched that, it's a good show. You got to check that.
I feel like it should probably be something I should watch. Do you know what I saw on the good old internet?
What's that?
That we the paperback version of Halloween, or a paperback version with that is classic cover, is $498.87.
$498.87 or a paperback old
porcelain cat. To fucking what? But like, and it's cool. Like that's the problem, is that you fucking want it.
I don't know. I would.
Well, you don't. Do you like books? Question mark. I'm not being an asshole, but I'm not like, I don't know, like how do you read like a lot of like paperback books and stuff?
No.
I didn't think so. That wasn't a rude judgment call. I was like, I didn't think you did.
No, I mean, I have my moments where I go,
of course,
that I'm like, okay, I'll read. But then for the most part, I'm like, I'd rather go ride my motorcycle.
And then you and I are like, let's be friends. And I'm like in the grass with like 10 books, and I'm like under a parasol, and you're like,
yeah, I would rather go do something than.
Oh shit! Oh man, I love to read. That's, you know what, you guys, reading is fundamental. If you're out there listening, don't listen to Montego. Grab a book at least every once in a while. Get it in there.
And then, like, when I read, I feel like I'm neglected. I should be reading comic books, you know, but like,
oh, my friends. But my friends, they've asked me over. How can I finish? There's so many pages in this and so many words without any pictures.
So the last trailer we want to bring up is
let's talk about this.
Oh yeah, well, so I've been excited for a while. I got the Christmas special. I got more excited. So the new Guardians of the Galaxy trailer looks just, whew, man.
Yeah, they should not. And this is not to be. Yeah, okay, maybe a little bit of a piece of shit. Why did they release that original trailer? That made me less excited for the movie. I mean, now that I have this, I'm like, okay, this is like actually more what we had seen, and not in the way that I always have kind of that problem where like I don't want to see the exact same thing, because if I want to see the exact same thing, I will watch the exact same thing. So it has to be like exact same plus or something like that, or like giving you, give you more of what you're looking for while giving you a little something different. This looks like it might be doing that. Like we're getting some backstories and some maybe changing of ways.
Yeah. A lot of surprises in this trailer. It's just, man, like that scene where Groot got all the guns back to back, Peter 12. I said, man, that's a doll right there. That's a,
oh yeah, like you can definitely see these shit. Like when you're watching them, you're like, that's gonna be a toy.
Yep.
That's a toy, and it's really weird because like Star-Lord, I don't think has been a very popular, what I would consider like a popular figure.
Yeah.
Like for figurines and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've never saw one that was like, yeah, I really.
I've seen one that I thought was really cool. But he's like wearing his mask, and I must be very sad for Chris Pratt.
You could probably take that off, but like I have a Guardians of the Galaxy stand up. It's Rocket.
Yeah,
I love Rocket. It's my favorite.
Right. It must be like very sad for Chris Pratt to be like the only person in there, which with basically their regular face for the most part.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, no.
Yeah, I mean, so
give me the Groot.
Yeah, it's so many outstanding like moments in this trailer, man. The looking at her dark eyes comment, and I love when he called Gamora a dick. You know, I was just like, damn, this is just, man. I was smiling and laughing out loud at a goddamn trailer, man. You know, and I was just like, damn. And then it seemed very sad, like, don't y'all kill off another staple in the Marvel universe shit. See, that stuff didn't work so good with
I am worried for a certain character.
Who, Rocket?
Well, I always worry for Rocket because he looks like a raccoon, and I feel I like raccoons.
He's my favorite.
Like when they show him in that little thing and he's a baby raccoon, I'm like, you are just playing on my emotions, and I find that to be quite rude.
Yeah.
But no, I feel like maybe Drax might not make it.
I wonder why why do you think that?
I think Dave Bautista doesn't want to do it anymore.
Oh, yeah. If that was your reason, I was like, that's logical. But you know, yeah. But
I mean, like again, I've been fooled before, and also I believe that people will come back for any amount of money because people are pretty monetarily driven.
Dave Bautista he's like balls to the walls, 100 miles per hour. I want to be an actor. You know,
I think he's great.
No, I mean, but he's literally
he's trying to transcend some of this other stuff that he's done, but I think he does it so well. There's nothing wrong with having like being, you know, multimodal. There's nothing wrong with being like, I can be a goofy person and I can be a serious person.
Well, yeah. So I was in just by hearing Guardian. That was it. I was about the galaxy, you know, and I just everything I want to see. Everything I want to see. And so it was great job. You know, sometimes you see stuff and you're like, what the hell is that? You know, one thing they didn't do, I don't think, in the Super Bowl is like show you something that was unexpected, something that you hadn't heard about.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I feel like most of the trailers had been in the past the second trailer.
Yeah.
And then I think there has been a few times when they were like premiere trailer.
Yeah.
For something that you know people are going to want to see, like the Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, I think that was when trailers started getting into the Super Bowl. I remember the original Spider-Man trailer with the Twin Towers and the helicopter got stuck in between, you know, and then they, you know, took it all out, you know, after the tragedy and stuff. And I think that was like the first like time that and I could be wrong, but that it was like something, and it wasn't even that long. It was like a 30-second, you know, a commercial, you know. So I enjoyed this shit. I thought it was good. I got it out of my system. I got a chance to talk about it. Nobody else I talked to cares. So
I think people like I do think people just like trailers. You don't, although you do watch them, you don't like to get the movies in time. I think it's just kind of like a thing people are into.
Yeah. And the beauty of a trailer for me is that when you show me some stuff and you don't ruin the movie. You know.
Yeah, I like it when they don't ruin the movie.
Yep.
I like it when they intrigue me just a little bit, just a little peek.
Yep.
It's like, you know, reading the back of the DVD. You're not going to tell me, and then at the end, so and so dies. That's not how the back of the DVD works.
DVD.
Oh, I'm so sorry, everyone. A DVD is no. I'm just kidding. I know everyone knows a DVD.
It's getting that way with those things.
Oh, please, no, I can't. It hurts.
So we're gonna take our first break, man, and we're gonna come back and see how this thing works. We'll be right back.
Time.